Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm giving my reaction to Elton John's duet with Dua Lipa. This was the first of the tracks to be released publicly from Elton's forthcoming album, The Lockdown Sessions. So what do we make of this track? I've got to say I'm going into slightly unknown territory here with my review of Dua Lipa because I'm not really familiar with her work at all. And of course that's my problem because I'm of a certain age where I don't necessarily follow the charts anymore. However, just reading up on her this afternoon, she's obviously a very talented musician, singer, songwriter, and even though she's only 26, she seems to have achieved an awful lot, including a clutch of awards, including a Brit Award. So maybe it's no surprise that she's hooked up with Elton as well. They both seem to be big fans of each other's work, and that's a common theme throughout this album, I think. Elton has been quoted as saying about Dua Lipa that she's a truly wonderful artist, bursting with creativity and ideas. And Dua Lipa has said Elton is an inspirational artist, and some of my very favourite Elton John songs have been used on this record. So it's been described as an electronic mashup. And what we have here are 4 different Elton John songs that have been sampled on this recording. Now, keen Elton John fans will be able to spot 3 of the songs that have been sampled on this, and totally dedicated Elton John fans will be able to spot the 4th one. They are in order: Sacrifice, then we have a bit of Rocket Man, then we have a bit of Kiss the Bride from the Jump Up album, and the 4th track to be sampled is Where's the Shiraz, which is from the Blue Moves album. And that is a very deep cut indeed, and you only hear a tiny little clip of it right at the end. Now, this track has been produced by PNAU. This is an Australian electronics producer trio. They have been involved in this particular remix, so their name goes in brackets. There's been 2 other remixes as well, one by PS1, who is a New York DJ, and the Blessed Madonna, who is an American DJ, not sure exactly where from. So you've got those remixes as well. Rather confusingly, the original one is also called a remix, as far as I can see. So you've got 3 different ones to choose from here. Now, one of the things I do like about this track is the artwork. There's some really good artwork. Have a look at it if you haven't. You can see it online with Elton and Dua Lipa there. And it's really attractive and bright and breezy. This, of course, is going to be the opening track on Elton's new album, The Lockdown Sessions. So we're really looking forward to hearing that. Now, what do we make of the whole thing? What we've got here is a mashup of 4 Elton John songs, which don't particularly have much in common with each other. And we're left thinking, well, what is the actual point of this track? What is this adding to Elton's repertoire? Wouldn't it have been great to have an original song written by these 2 fantastic artists? Well, yes, it would. But what we've got here is quite creative, and I suppose as Elton fans we could say that this is introducing his music to new fans and might be bringing them on. They want to hear these songs in full, I suppose. Anybody really want to hear 2 of Elton's finest songs mashed together like that? And I noticed when he was performing at the Eiffel Tower and at the Global Citizen Festival recently, he did a little bit of a mashup there himself, inserting one song into another. I think it was these 2 as well. Do we want to hear that as dedicated fans, or would we rather just hear the songs in their entirety? I think that might be my slight criticism of this. It's fine as it is. The more you listen to it, the more you kind of get into the groove with this. Obviously, it's a dance song, isn't it? It's going to be popular with people in clubs, young people, fair enough, not old fogies like me. The only thing I would say is that it would have been nice to have an original song featuring these 2 artists. So Elton has described this as the culmination of a beautiful friendship. It's great that he's relating to these new, successful, up-and-coming artists I'm sure he's got lots of advice he can give them about the music business, certainly in terms of longevity in the music business. And he's a real icon for that, isn't he? So we quite enjoy this track. I don't think it's going to be one that's going to be rating really highly on my list. I'm not going to rate it today. I'm going to wait until the whole album is out in a short time. But please leave me your comments about this track. I've noticed on the forums that generally people have been quite critical of it. But let's see if there's anybody out there who does like it. What do you like about it? Have you any suggestions as to how it could change? Or have you got your own ideas for an Elton John mashup? Which 4 tracks do you think would fit together quite well to that sort of beat? Let me know. I'll be back with more reviews soon. Subscribe if you want to. Don't forget, we're still standing.